mind is not free anymore. Now you'll see get loose of clearing the watch. So this is the material that they use is super flexible, aerospace steel, and the best part about it. So one very interesting part about the lenses, they're all Zeiss lenses. So every product, every thing comes with a tool. So there are two different kind of tools. So to listen the product, you have to listen the product, not only the people, even the product.
Yeah.
You have to feel with your hand. And I think that the work that he did was insane. You have to dedicate all your life. If you believe in something, no way to have a shorter road, to arrive to the goal. No way. A lot of blood,
And tears and blood and tears.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Giuseppe. I'm one of the co-founder of Movitra. Yeah, nice to meet you. And my background was from communication because I was an art director before. I worked for an advertising agency. Yeah. Before starting this journey with Filippo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how you moved into eyewear? Well, that's very different, I assume.
Yeah, I was a lawyer before, so and doesn't match with the stuff that we are doing. We are friends, so we start this journey from a curiosity, in order to make something different, totally different, and totally unique. We invest a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of efforts because a lawyer, not director. So in the eyewear industry, what's wrong? But if you have a strong focus and you have the right energy to survive to all the no that you will receive from the industry, no is not feasible, not is not applicable, no is not.
We strongly believe in our idea. Yeah.
And we support each other, because you have a lot of up and down, at the beginning, because you are an outsider, you are not in this industry, and of course, this is I think that it was the worst thing to pass in order to move forward. It was just we started from a pen, a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Okay, just with the idea to solve a problem. We saw that the problem related to the scratching of the lenses was a real problem. And was just the curiosity. And we believe that once you are not in this industry, your mind is totally free, it's totally open. So you can think out of the box. Once you are in the industry, you have a lot of the restriction that the market gave you, and your mind is not free anymore. We introduced the first collection at middle 2016. It was 3 different SKU in 10 different color combinations.
Yeah.
Okay.
In plastic.
So people say, okay, you are crazy guys, absolutely, but there's something behind this. So the reaction was not a bad reaction, because for us the most important thing is that okay, it's feasible. Now we have to work to make it perfect.
Yeah.
We spent 7 years in order to do this.
Maybe looking at the past, maybe we made a mistake starting from the plastic, maybe, because I think now maybe if we starting from metal, maybe we così dice, ci avremmo messo meno tempo. No?
We will avoid to lose time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But every time that you make experience, even if it's a wrong experience, allow you to put yourself in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to learn from mistakes, and I am absolutely sure that all the stuff that we have done, that Giuseppe in the product that did incredible work, incredible job. The point is, I think that this is also the results of our mistakes.
Sure, for sure.
And I think that if we went directly through the metal, some stuff were not so understandable from us. Okay, you have to listen the
Maybe,
market,
yeah.
you have to listen the product, you have to listen the product, not only the people, even the product.
Yeah.
You have to feel with your hand.
Yeah.
And I think that the work that he did was insane. It's you have to dedicate all your life. If you believe in something, no way to have a shorter road, to
No.
arrive to the goal. No way. A lot of blood,
And tears and blood and tears.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
at what point of time you felt this is like the best market fit, and now you need to scale it up?
Actually, okay. We arrived to have the perfect product for the market just 1 year ago. Okay, so we can tell that we are 1 year old, not 9 years old. We have 9 years of experience, but 1 year old in terms of
9 years.
the market.
Yeah, 9 years of research and development.
And so we are growing a lot in US market. We have Indian market. We have a Turkish market that is going really good. Of course, once the US market is rolling good, all the other, they are follow.
And Italy.
And what we saw is that, first of all, it's always a question of connection. Okay, you need to have a good product.
Yeah.
First of all. So first thing, the product has to be premium product with all the characteristics to be at the premium level, so at the top brand.
There's a lot of competition, lots of branding.
The second difference is from which you are represented. This is the second point. So if you are represented by the right people, you have just to keep the first one. All the other will follow, because in this industry, each other knows each other, and if you have that brand, okay, means that since you're a cool guy,
Yeah, right.
you have that brand, I want as well, because looks like that you have already done a selection.
Yeah.
You have already revised that company. And if it is work, will roll out, and all the agents, distributors will come. So, Per Enterprise, Mr. Deepak, Mr. Mosin were one of the first distributors that believed in us.
Yes, it is. Yes.
So once we were not at that level.
Yeah.
So, and the big jump that we do every collection, that Giuseppe do every collection, is a proof that we wanna give back to the people that believed in us. Because once they believed in us, we didn't have the product like this, like it is today. Of course, we recognize this, but they trusted us. They gave their trust in order to build up and to grow. And you have to recognize. The same with the other distributors, with Turkish, with now in US market, with Canada. So we are growing, we are pushing a lot. And once you enter inside this loop, we'll have. You have to find the right person at the right moment. People. Yeah, and we also did some small partnership in order to some super limited edition and selected edition. We did some co-branding capsule for Riva boat in the boat industry. So Riva is the yacht is best Ferretti Group. Then we did with Keaton in the clothes. We did with them Augusta in motorcycle. So it's something we share both for in the golf industry. So it's critical, but you don't need rush. You need to wait until the right person. You will be able to meet the right person, because if you open a market with the wrong person, the market is gone.
It's like for the collab. We did a lot of collab in these years, but I think one of the hardest thing is to say no, to build the brand. And this is what we did in these years also.
Yeah, and
This is why we did just some collaboration with Riva, with Chevrolet, with Keaton, because we think it's the right way to build the brand.
and I think that the worst case is to say no once you need money.
Yeah.
Because this is worse. That
It's really hard.
and you have to answer no. And you have to survive. You have to pay the bill.
Yeah.
You have to pay the employee, and
You have to be strong and
have to come out with a new idea in the right moment. Otherwise, you kill the previous idea.
yeah.
So you have to play a little bit.
And you have to be ready because we learned from the past. So
This is what they've launched for Silmo, which is super interesting because if you see, they have given this circle. Now, this is an aimer. So if you remember, during the World War, Ray-Ban had introduced a model which had a circle. So this is inspiration from that.
Okay.
And ideally, the soldiers during the war, when they used to smoke and they wanted to shoot, so they would put the cigarette up here and they would shoot. And this was also used as an aimer. So if you see, this is the point. So this is the whole story behind creating, and the technology. As I say, I mean, they've created a benchmark in an eyewear technology because when we talk about eyewear, the most precious thing in our sunglasses or optical are the lenses.
Right.
So nobody has ever done anything where you could save your lenses because over a period of time, when we put it in a pocket, when it's here in our shirt, and probably we keep it in the house, we tend to it falls. If it's like this, it turns over and it gets scratched. When it's in pocket, gets scratched. So what they've done, they created a super technology. But if you see, I mean,
Yeah.
they created a mechanism which is not even visible. I mean, it's into the nose bridge, and what it does is like it rotates. It actually rotates 360 degree. Okay. Now the whole idea is when you shut it like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Even if it's dropped, the lenses will not
Will
get
not get-
scratched. So that's the whole idea. So this is the material which they use. It's super flexible, aerospace steel, and the best part about aerospace steel is it's stronger than titanium. It's 3 times stronger than titanium. That's the USP of this material. Super light. It's called ultralight model. It's very thin, very light. The design, the functionality, the material use, it was super awesome, and nothing like this has ever created in an eyewear industry. And the mechanism is a benchmark in an eyewear industry. That is what excited me, interested me, intrigued me about the product, and I thought going forward, this brand is going to be the next big thing. There are a lot of politicians today, a few actors as well, who are wearing them. I don't want to take anybody's name, but I believe because politicians are people who always look for a comfort when they're wearing because they're out there all the time. They can't be wearing anything which is uncomfortable. I've seen so many of them wearing it, and they wearing it for longest time, and they keep on changing their eyewear. So that gives me more confidence for Indian market that this brand is going to be the next big thing in luxury because the collection is absolutely fantastic. In Movitra, so there are 2 kind of collection. There's this combination model, which is there's a limited edition model which comes in a black box, and even the limited edition model come in a white box. So the beautiful packaging design what they have, the way So one very interesting part about the lenses, they're all Zeiss lenses. So in beautiful lens color. So every product, every packaging comes with a tool. So there are 2 different kind of screws. So
Great. So thanks, Mohsen. And
thank you very much.
And
Thank you very much.
few more great options.
Absolutely. We're looking forward. Thank you very much.